Hi ladies, so I wanted to show you, I took another digital on Monday. I used that to announce it to my husband that I was pregnant. I just put the test in front of him while he was working on the laptop doing some work. Um, and he was shocked. He reacted, his reaction surprised me. I was expecting something a lot more mellow and like, oh yeah, okay, when's your appointment type of thing. But he was like, oh wow, and he seemed excited, and I was happy, and I couldn't record his reaction because first of all, he would not let me. He does not like to be on video. Second, I couldn't do it discreetly because my phone camera um, has this really big blaring bright light when it's on video, so there's no way to hide it. And the laptop he was on the laptop, so that's what I used to record my videos. But I took another digital on Monday, so I'll show you both of them. This is Saturdays or Friday mornings when I first took it. I showed you guys this in my 4-week pregnancy vlog. And this is on Mondays. So clearly you could see the progression. I would highly recommend, if you are trying to see progression, to feel better about the pregnancy, try to avoid the Dollar Tree test because they don't really progress. They just pretty much stay, they are so sensitive to any kind of dilution of your urine. Like if you've had just a little too much water at the night before, your first morning urine is not going to be giving you a good answer. I've taken I don't know, a total of maybe 12 tests only because of the way it was progressing and making me nervous. Of course, I don't know yet if the pregnancy is healthy, and I won't know till I go to my doctor's appointment unless I start bleeding before then, which is the other sign that it's not okay. But until the 5th, I wanted to make sure it was progressing. So the first one on Fridays was tested with the first morning urine. The one on Monday was not. The one on Monday was with maybe a 2-hour hold, and still you could see such a big improvement. While the Dollar Tree ones are not showing much improvement, if they're very little. The improvement is very slight, and if you don't hold for a long time, at least 4 hours, there won't be improvement. It'll give you it'll freak you out. So if I could recommend, don't try to steer clear of the dollar ones unless you plan to do every 3 days or 2 days where you're for sure supposed to get at least slightly darker, which is what's happening to me. I did before with my other pregnancies, I did do progression tests, and I would always use the first response because I would buy a big bag or a box of first response, like the one with 4 tests or whatever it is. And once I confirmed the pregnancy with the cheapies, I would just take the expensive ones every day, and I would always see progression. So if you really want to see progression or monitor it, I would completely recommend going with a little bit more expensive brand, unless you are planning to wait 2 to 3 days in between each test. Then you'll see progression, but don't freak out when the progression is not big. The line does not get that much darker. So I pretty much wanted to update you guys on that and let you know that I told my husband already, but won't be telling anybody else for a long, long time. So this is going to be mine and my husband's secret for the next 4 to 5 months. The reason I'm not telling anyone is because people tend to freak out that it's there's so many kids. After my second child, I pretty much got a grunt when I would tell them I'm pregnant. With my third and fourth pregnancy, it was okay, people would forget to congratulate me or just didn't want to, but they would never say congratulations. They would just be like, oh my God, how are you going to handle this? How are you going to do it with so many kids? They're so young. They're this, they're that. Nobody wants to, like, understand that we're all different. Some of us want lots of kids, other ones want one or two. We can't all be the same. I want a big family, you don't. So that doesn't make me worse than you or less than you or a worse mother. They just seem to think that I don't mother my children good enough if I have so many kids, or I don't have enough love to pass around or attention. All it takes is good organization and you would be just fine. You would be able to do it just fine. Anybody could do it. They just have to be organized and willing, basically. So, I get a lot of the nosy, how do you afford it? Why do you care? Well, how do you afford a lot of the things you have? Should I be going into your finances? I don't think that's your concern, how I afford to take care of my children. But anyway, that is why we're not telling anybody. My husband's parents will completely freak out. They do not, my mother in law blatantly told me that she has no more love to give to any more grandchildren. She does not want any more grandchildren. She has our four, and my sister in law has four as well. My sister in law's last kids were twins. She had twin girls. So, so that's why it became four on her side. She was not willing to have more than three, but apparently she didn't have a choice. The third pregnancy ended up being twins. So she pretty much does not want any more, like, my mother-in-law keeps saying, I don't want any more grandchildren. She's even mentioned that she won't visit us anymore until the kids get older. I don't know what. I'm not taking any of it seriously, but I just don't want any negativity, so I'm not telling anybody. I'm excited. I'm happy. So I don't want to worry and stress about what anyone said during this pregnancy, which is probably my last. I want to enjoy it. So that's pretty much it, and I will update every week during the week change. My weeks change on Monday, so I should update every Monday. And then on top of that, I will let you guys know when and if I tell people and when I tell them and their reactions. I'll see if I could record it. My plan is to wait till I find out the gender, and then I'll have like everyone over, and then I'll do like a gender party. The sad thing is I won't be able to have my in-laws over because we're so unsure of their reaction. I'm sure they're not going to insult us or anything, but I'm so unsure of their, like, reaction and the disappointment that they might display that I would rather not have them here, and my husband would agree to that. I'll probably just, like, wait till I find out the gender, and then I will announce it like that, have everyone over, and not really do a party, more like just a dinner, and then, you know, tell everyone we're pregnant and this is what we're having and this is when the baby's due and things like that. So, yeah, if you guys have any other questions, thank you to all the new subscribers. I'm excited. Some of you are big family too. So, I would be very excited to follow you in your journey and see how it all goes. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.